Welcome back to another episode of The Local Legend. Today we have Mike McMinn with us, the mayor of Eastvale. I am your host, Maya.
And I am your co-host, Michelle. Thank you,
and
Mike.
I'm Mike McMinn.
Yeah. Hi, Mike. Thank you for being here today on today's podcast. We want to ask you, if you want to go ahead and tell us a little bit about who you are and how your role as a mayor is.
Yeah, I'm Mike McMinn. I'm the mayor for the city of Eastvale, the best city in California. My role for the city is kind of like spearheading a lot of things for the city. I've become the face of the city for the year, and so we get our name out there, get the city out there, let everybody know what we're about and what we're doing, and so it's just great things going on with the city.
Yeah. I know you mentioned it's a 1-year term. When does that start and when does that end?
Starts first meeting in December, and it goes for 1 calendar year.
Okay, so you have up until December this year.
Correct.
To fulfill your term. Very nice.
And are there any plans? A little tease you want to spill? Just kidding.
Our city has a lot of great things going on. Like most cities are built with a downtown first and then commerce, and then the people come in and start working for those companies. Where we're backwards. We were a city that was part of the county, an unincorporated part of it, and we came in and we became a city in 2010, and we never really had a downtown. We're renting a space in a retail center, and it was useful for at the time, but now we've literally outgrown it, so we needed to build our downtown, and so hopefully in a few months we'll actually break ground on that. So we're looking forward to that.
Nice.
So it'll be huge for our
That's
city.
exciting.
We'll have a brand new civic center, brand new city hall, a library, innovation center with the library, an auditorium outside with the civic center, and also a police department in downtown for Hooper Valley Station that we used to go to before. Now will be brought into Eastvale.
Nice.
So we'll have the police there and a presence and get more man hours out of it, make our city safer.
A lot of new things coming
Yeah.
to Eastvale.
Yep.
Exciting.
And it's very exciting to see you being part of that growth, you know, because I met you before your term, and you're a great person, you're a great leader. So now having you as a mayor and being part of that and making that change and, you know, being involved, it's amazing. So thank you.
Well, thank you.
What pursued you to become a part of the council to begin with?
Yeah, that's actually an easy one. My company before I owned my company, I did a lot of stuff with civic centers, civic leaders, and with different chambers and different avenues of community. And so it was an easy transformation. And being part of our chamber, having a great relationship with our city, and I used to be a board member for our chamber, so I used to do a lot of stuff with them and work with the city staff. And I saw a lot of the new things were coming out, and I knew with my background that I'd be able to help out and give my expertise to that and hopefully make the city a better place.
Yeah.
So you mentioned you were a board member. Were you also an ambassador with the chamber?
Yes, it was. First, I was
After you
just a
started?
regular
Member?
Joe Schmo member, and then and got more involved with it because that's important that you get involved with the chamber because let people know your story and get your name and your business out there and know what you do and why, and not only what you do, but why you do it. And so then became an ambassador and went around to other people, try to get them to be involved and let them know what we were about and what we do and how we can help them and how they can help us. And then eventually I won Small Business of the Year and won Ambassador of the Year. No, those are big things for my company at the time. So it was nice to be recognized for that. But it's also nice knowing that the reason why I was recognized is because we were doing a lot of stuff in the community to help them out and make sure that everybody was in a better place.
Yeah.
So
You were making a difference.
How did you hear about the Eastvale Chamber, or how did you get involved with the chamber?
That's another story. Like my family, like both my grandfathers owned businesses back in the day. And they're always involved in chambers, involved in different community aspects of it. And my mom was always involved and a volunteer, and my wife and I always volunteered with the kids at the youth leagues and board members for the youth leagues and for the high school. And so it's just an easy transition when we moved down here is to find something that was giving back to the community. And I know the Eastvale Chamber was known for that not only helping out businesses, but actually helping out the community as well. That's very important. And so it was easy for us to get involved with them and help out in any way we could.
Yeah, thank you for being involved and being an active mayor, because we do see you at the morning mixers, at the afternoon mixers, at the grand opening. So thank you for being so active.
Well, thank you.
And you don't see that anywhere. But you mentioned that you joined with your company at the time. Do you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, I used to own Eastvale Carpet and Tile Cleaning. I had since sold it a few years ago, but I'm still helping him out until this June.
Okay.
Helping out with his marketing and getting him acclimated to owning a business. We've never owned one before. There's a lot of hurdles that you don't know or see.
Yeah.
So I'm there to help him out to make sure he understands what those hurdles are and how to navigate those.
Okay. And who is this person?
Omar. Omar Gamma. So he's running the company now, and June 1st, he'll be running it full-time by himself. And I'll get him involved with the chamber more, and I get his face out there. A few people know him, but they don't really know about him. So, and he's an Eastvale resident as well, so that makes it even better.
Yeah, and I know you've kept up with the membership, so thank you for still being a member of the chamber. Let's see. So I would like to know, I know you've been a part of a lot of events. Which by far has been your favorite to attend?
That's a hard one because they all have different aspects of it. Like one of them is the installation dinner.
Yes.
It's great because it's watching people who are being recognized for their achievements that they did and what they did for the community, but also going to the Taste of Eastvale, seeing 25 to 30 local restaurants and eateries there being financially helped with them and bringing in their products and letting hundreds of people from our community get to taste their food where they might not have otherwise have gone to use it.
Yeah.
And then talking to them afterwards, most of those restaurants say they see a big bump in revenue for 1 to 2 months afterwards, sometimes even 3 months afterwards.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's
Of
amazing.
that. So it's just great to see that that helps out the community as well. So
Yeah.
like I said, depends on what you're looking at for it. So
That's a good point. What was I going to ask? I was going to ask why is your favorite one, but I think you kind of share that every single event has a purpose behind it, and then
And they're all different.
Yeah, they're all different. Love that.
and just like the First Responders Day, same thing. It's completely different than
yeah.
everything else, and you got to recognize them. The 9/11 and seeing the memorial that the city and the chamber
Yeah.
put together with the memorial that we have there.
Yeah.
Like everything has its own little caveat to it. So.
Yeah, this past one was very, very beautiful, amazing. Loved it.
Yeah, Christian did a great job.
Yeah. What, I guess with your business, since you joined the chamber, what impact the chamber had at the time in your business?
Oh, it had a huge impact. That's why we got involved with it. A lot of people join the chamber thinking it's just going to help their business. That should only be a third of it. A third of it is being involved with the other companies that are there and being a sense of community with them. And the other third should be, what can you do to help those businesses and help the community? So everybody thinks it should be 100%. You sign up and then you get all this business,
Yeah.
and that's what it should be. And you can always tell by the ones that kind of drift off. They're the ones that don't show up to a lot of meetings. They don't let people know their story. So it's very important that you get your story out there, and not only for you, but you hear other people's stories, and you might have had some experiences with that and say, oh, he would looked at this avenue for your business or looked at doing it this way. And so it's just great to even help out with those other businesses as well. So I get almost as much satisfaction or more watching other businesses succeed when they came in and weren't quite sure where they wanted to be, and you see them flourish. So it's great.
So with being a business owner, would you recommend others who have just started a business to join the local chamber?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, you have to. You have to get your name out there, and this is one of the easiest and cheapest ways. Is it at $225 now, I think, or $200?
$225.
$225 to be a member, and you get your morning mixers, your afternoon mixers, all included with that, and you get a great breakfast, and sometimes some great appetizers at night, and but just the camaraderie you get with the people and being out there. I know with you, with your husband and the business that you guys have going,
Yes.
it's great hearing your guys' story and seeing you guys succeed and get with the local community and be involved with it. And there's many other stories just like that. So
Yes.
we really enjoy doing that. So if you want to be a part of a great chamber, this is literally the best chamber you could be.
Yeah, everybody's out there to help out each other. So I love it.
Yeah, honestly, before I started working for the chamber, I had no idea what the chamber did for people or what its purpose was. And now working with the chamber, I've been able to see businesses actually succeed out of it and gain those relationships and get business out of it. So I would highly recommend being a part of a chamber if you had a business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I start my business, I am going to become a member of the chamber.
That's right.
Well, you could tell too, the ones that are most involved have been there the longest,
Yeah.
and they continue to be there. And the reason why is because they know it's successful. If you
Yeah.
put the time in, you'll get the time out of it.
Yeah.
So it's very important just to see that people have been there since the beginning, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
And they're still very successful with their businesses. And there's a reason why, is because they utilize important tools like the chamber can provide.
Yeah. And building better relationships with people rather than transactional, right?
Yep.
That's what helps businesses.
Well, we're really grateful for the partnership that we have with the city because it makes everything so much more smoother for events, for everything. So we do thank you guys at the city for always having that great partnership. Is there anything else that you want to maybe share with the viewers that the city has going on or something exciting?
Oh, lots of things. We have a few restaurants coming to town. We can't wait to announce those. We have the big one is Longhorn Steakhouse coming to Eastvale.
Oh, wow.
So right over there in the Goodman Center, over there right next to the Olive Garden over there.
Oh,
so that
nice.
one little pad in the corner. So that's a great thing coming. But the biggest thing is our downtown restarting. So
Yes.
we're sending bids out as we speak. We're getting ready to get the final bids in, and hopefully in about 6 weeks we'll have the final bids, and about 6 to 8 weeks after that, hopefully in July at the earliest. But it'd be great to put shovels in the ground and start our downtown.
Nice.
So it's gonna be huge. Our city's been waiting for that since we started. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be finally be here.
Do you guys have a time frame of how long it'll take to get that finished?
We're hoping early 2028. We just put a
Okay.
big sign up right on Limonite. It's a big, I don't know, a 12 by 15 sign, I think it is. It's got a big mural on there and showing pictures of what it will look like for our downtown. And it says coming early 2028.
Ooh, soon.
Nice.
So can't wait.
That's very exciting. Is there anything else that you would like to ask, Mr. Mayor?
Mr. Mayor, spill the beans. Just kidding. No, I think we thank you for your time and for being here and sharing the importance of what it is to network and just be connected. And just being part of the Eastvale Chamber, I think it has brought me great friendships, and that's one of you and your wife, your beautiful wife.
Thank you.
And thank you for your time and being here and being open for us to interview you.
Oh, thank you very much. I love you being here.
And then really quick, let's say our viewers would like to maybe ask you some questions. Can that be done at the council meetings, or is that specifically at your town halls? Or
Probably more like town hall kind of
Town halls?
atmospheres. They could come, you're always more than welcome to come to a meeting. You could ask for your 3 minutes of time to speak.
Okay.
But per our regulations, we can't speak back to you. So it's not really a question and answer session.
Yeah.
You get 3 minutes to speak. Otherwise, we might be there in a conversation for 20, 30 minutes with one person.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
a lot of staff there and other people waiting to hear what's going on with the city. So we always give everybody a 3 minute time limit. So if you got something you want to talk about, something going on, or you have an event going on for maybe your fundraiser or something, you could come there and talk about it for 3 minutes if you wanted to.
Nice.
Oh, very
And
nice.
so,
Okay. So if it's okay with you, we can go ahead and put maybe the date and time for your next town hall and see if anybody would like to attend that and maybe get to meet you there. But we do thank you for being on today's podcast. And if there's anybody who would like to be a part of the chamber or has any questions for us, be sure to email us. We'll link all of our social media and our information in the bio. And see you next time. Thank you.